Now, your WCDX Pinpoint Weather with Chief Meteorologist Jordan Dressman.
Another warm afternoon across the Tennessee Valley. Temperatures consistently climbed into the low and mid 80s. 83 was the high at Huntsville International. Athens and Decatur, Arab and Albertville saw 81. Fort Payne, good evening, saw a high of 82 degrees. So did Fayetteville up in southern Middle Tennessee. Pulaski in southern Middle Tennessee, good evening. You saw a high this afternoon of 81 degrees. That warm air, despite the fact that clouds were a pretty prominent theme across North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee, especially over the Florence Harbor this afternoon. Yeah, there were a couple of peaks of sunshine, maybe a couple of peaks of blue sky, but overall, we were talking about a mostly cloudy or overcast day. That is actually keeping us warm now as we get ready to head into the overnight. Temperatures still sitting in the upper 60s and lower 70s. 70 right now at Huntsville International, 71 in Coleman. Pulaski sitting at 65. Russellville and Moulton both sitting at 70 degrees. We don't really cool off that much more as we head into the overnight. Many of us are bottoming out in the mid 60s. I've got a low right around 65 degrees. And average low temperature for this time of year, right around 54 or 55. So enjoy the warm evening, though I don't think you're going to be able to give your air conditioner a break tonight. We stay warm as we head into your Thursday afternoon. I've got a high right around 81 degrees. That warm air, again, despite ample cloud cover across the Tennessee Valley and the fact that I have the opportunity for some afternoon and evening showers and even a couple of thunderstorms across the Tennessee Valley. Not right now. Pinpoint Viper looking nice and quiet, and I expect it's going to stay that way as we head into the overnight. But we are beginning to talk about our next weather maker in the form of an area of low pressure currently riding through the Midwest. Extending down from that area of low pressure is a cold front. Out ahead of that cold front, some rather impressive showers and thunderstorms. A couple of different severe thunderstorm warnings, even one tornado warning. Portion of Arkansas there. Some rain extending down into Oklahoma. Some thunderstorms extending down into different parts of Texas. All of that activity minus the severe weather is eventually going to move into the Tennessee Valley. Here's what the morning commute looks like. Mostly cloudy or overcast skies. FUTURECAST trying to bring in this idea of a couple of isolated showers, and that's certainly not out of the realm of possibility. Tries to become more widespread with this activity by the time we get to the lunch hour through 12, 12:30, 1 o'clock. I think FUTURECAST is overdoing it just a little bit. I think this activity is going to be isolated and a little lighter in nature. Regardless, it does continue through a good majority of the afternoon, but it's not going to be a complete washout, and there are going to be significant periods of dry time. That is until we get to the later part of the evening. Now we're 9:30, 10 o'clock at night when a slightly more robust line of showers and thunderstorms begins to move into the Tennessee Valley. Some heavier rain, some gusty winds, obviously some thunder and lightning, and maybe even a little bit of embedded small hail. But that's about it. And this activity doesn't stick around very long. Already begins to taper off with just some shower activity by the time we get to 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. Once we hit the morning commute on Friday, that's actually looking quite pleasant. We're dry, and FUTURECAST is actually getting rid of a lot of the cloud cover. So certainly some good news as we get ready to finish off the work week. Speaking of, I've got a high of just 75 degrees on Friday, 78 both Saturday and Sunday. A little bit of sunshine on Saturday, not so much on Sunday. We're going to hold on to the cloudy skies, and as a matter of fact, we're going to reintroduce several opportunities for showers and thunderstorms through the early and middle part of next week. That's all I've got for you this evening. Here's a look at what's coming up in sports.